Da, 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 da. I better reopen Final Fantasy 14 as well. Oh. Okay, we're online anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know it's not. I know it's kind of annoying for some people. Yeah, we are back. I'm just gonna do a little tag for anyone else. As fans, I know it's a little bit annoying. Just to let people know we're back because we had a little bit of technical difficulty. Yeah, I'm just signing in now. Oh,
Technology happens, as I tend to say.
yeah. It do be happening. It do be happening. Hopefully now with that reset, the rest of the night will be smooth. Oh, my little desk ring light is blasting me in the face. I need to turn it around. Oh, here we go. Hey. Oh, did you hear that Always Sunny in Philadelphia is going to have a crossover episode with another show that's set in Philadelphia? And it's just like, but the other show is like a much more wholesome show. Yeah, that's going to be
I
fun.
haven't heard about that.
Yeah, that'll be kind of crazy. Oh. Oh yeah, I should actually edit my stream info because we're doing the healer role quest. Dawn Trail healer role quest is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Trail healer. Oh, that's Jeeler. Healer role quest. I do love me some role quests. Yeah. Because I'm not doing fates anymore. I'm doing role quests. Ooh, lovely tea. Oh, I needed some tea. I made some tea while the internet was restarting. It actually, I think the internet came back just as my tea finished. I was finished making my tea. I was like, oh, perfect. Oh yeah, sorry for the delay, folks. We are back now. Hopefully there won't be any more issues. But we shall see what will happen now. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Limsa Lominsa. Oh, that's not the one. That is the one. I better put that as priority. Oh. Map. And... oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Teleport. I'll pay the 711 gil, thank you very much. Although I do have those tickets left to spend, but well. It's only 9:30. We'll be able to bang out this this quest pretty quick.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of reading to do. I was going to offer Oni and Mooney some voice lines, but they're both gone now, so... well. I guess I'll just have to flex my own voice acting chops tonight. Those who enjoy that kind of thing, you're welcome. For those who don't, suffer.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, well, hello, Stella. Welcome in. Oh, I did see your DM. I just didn't have a chance to read it because I was rushing with the...
No worries.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it later. But yay. Good to have you here. Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Oh, I'm
I've
looking.
just been watching one of my friends stream her Subnautica hardcore run.
Oh man, Subnautica is difficult enough as it is.
Let me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
She has beaten the game more times than I have opened it.
Oh wow. I mean,
Yeah.
Subnautica does have its dedicated fans.
I'm
Yeah. You're what?
I'm kind of thalassophobic.
You know, I think I'm a little bit too, but it's more fear of sharks for me. So yeah, I can understand why
Mm,
that would be an uncomfortable game. I know there's no sharks in Subnautica, but there are some monsters that are quite shark-like in that game. Mostly the eyes and
yeah,
teeth. That's what freaks me out
yeah,
the most. The most.
fully get
I
that.
yeah. Anyway, I'm Balbreda, and if you're planning to sell your healing services to me and me crew, don't. Me and me ship ain't setting sail for a short while. Yes, I'm doing the DM pirate voice. Looking for a Tirali woman named Loshkana, aye? She made the crossing with us, trying to retrieve some sort of treasure, as I recall. I told her Hawker's Alley was her best bet, for the latest chatter. So ye may find her wandering thereabouts. Keep an eye out for a Huron lass in a red tunic carrying a spear on her back. She can't have gone too far. I mean, that sounds like half the women in Limsa Lominsa, you know, right?
No, 90% of the women in Limsa Lominsa are bloody cat women.
Yeah, you know what, you're right. Yeah, very few humans. Few bunny girls, too.
I mean, you've got like 80% cat girls,
Yeah,
10% bunnies,
yeah.
10% human.
I'd say there's more.
About the,
There's definitely more Aura women than there are Huron women.
true.
Yeah, Aura are
We'll
very
say maybe
popular.
1%. We'll say maybe 1% Huron then.
Yeah, that sounds about more right. Like, I'd say the Aura are almost as popular as the Vieira.
Yes, they are.
Okay, we found Loshkana.
Very much are. Well, that wasn't hard.
Yeah, I mean, there was a way marker, so here she is. Oh my god, she's basically gender bent Thancred. Look at that hair. Oh, hello there, stranger.
Yeah,
Can I help
she's
you?
pretty-
Yeah, she is pretty. Yeah. Nee Penny sent you to help, did he? Seeing as I've hit something of a dead end, your timing couldn't be better. I suppose proper introductions in order. I am Loshkana of Zaktural, and you are? A pleasure to meet you, Dar. With that, we're strangers no longer. Well, it takes a bit more than that to get to know people. We're acquaintances at best. I'm not sure how Nipini's already told you, but I assume you'll want to hear about the day of the theft. Yeah, that's always a good way to start these. My father and Nipini had set a trap using one of the heartstrings toxins, and were on their way to return the treasure to its resting place. But an evil presence stirred in the wilds that night. Mechanical dolls with great glowing eyes leapt from the shadows, bravely wounding them both. My father survived the encounter, thankfully, but was unable to give chase. And convalesces in my home village. Convalesce, I guess it's a word for rest. The culprit's faces elude him in the darkness, but he heard two voices, a man's and a woman's. He recognized neither, so we're certain they aren't far from our village. I imagine the woman's voice is the Vieira who's leading the group of villains for these role quests. Whoever those two were, they must be the ones controlling the dolls before making off with the heartstring. Brook Evu said they were part of the Passage of the Unbound, but I'm afraid that's all I know of the culprits. Still, that may change if I can ascertain the cause of the recent blinding incidents that have occurred here. Fortunately, I haven't had much luck asking around. The thought of addressing even one person here is, well, overwhelming. Yeah, you know what? Addressing people in Limsa Lominsa is always a bit of an overwhelming challenge. I agree.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
99% of them are shoving the bloody toothy in your face.
Yeah, yeah. They want to charge a guild for some ERP on main. When you're from a remote village like mine, the few I've attempted to speak with were too busy even to listen in the first place. You, on the other hand, look ready to take on the world, or at least this city. Oh, trust me, I've taken on well more than the world at this point. I'm sorry to ask you of this so soon after we've met, but could you help me gather the latest hearsay at the markets? That's easy enough to do. Many, many thanks. I'll search out the quieter districts for clues in the meantime, and hopefully not get myself lost along the way. Now we got this. I really like the wings for the level 99 gear. They look really nice. Look at how polished they are. Really nice, simple sage weapons. Anyway, we got questions to ask people.
I remember I did this entire questline as an Astro,
Yeah?
and there's little snippets that look really quite funny when you're pulling out your weapon, and then all of a sudden, just a bunch of cards start flying around your globe as you pull out your weapon. It's like
Nice.
White Mage, you pull out your staff, and you actually kind of look like you're ready to fight.
Yeah.
You, as a sage, you pull out your Neophilids,
Yeah?
and you look like you're ready to fight.
Yeah.
Scholar, you kind of pull out your book and you're ready to just read them to death.
Yeah.
Astro, you're just about to play Magic the Gathering with
Yeah. You're like, aha, my man. Oh no, I've spilled my
You're
Yu-Gi-Oh
getting
cards
Yu-Gi-Oh
all
cards.
over the place.
Yeah, it is definitely a Yu-Gi-Oh card spilling at the moment.
It's time
like,
to. Oh
"Oh,
shit!
damn it,
There
I dropped
goes
all
my.
Pokemon."
There goes my Dark Magician. I need to go pick that up. No, not the Dark Magician girl. That's my favorite. The recent chaos in the markets. I'm told the Yellow Jackets have been thoroughly investigating the matter in cooperation with the Adventurers Guild. If you're in a hurry, there's a Yellow Jacket making her rounds by the way of the Fisherman's Guild. She'd be a good one to ask. Well, I have two more people to ask, so I'll go this way first. Yeah, there's one over here. Ah, that one's not too far away. Bainsing. What's Bainsing saying? Blinding incidents. Aye, I know of them. Started with some bad fruit at a stall in Awker's Alley. Few bites and folks started go writhing on the ground like beach sea serpents, claiming they can't see a bloody thing. I don't blame them for raising hells when the shopkeep hells with the shopkeep neither. Poor sods. Couldn't be more than an ilm away from the treatment and they could see properly. Shopkeep was rightly furious about the whole ordeal and took it up with his long-time supplier, escalating to a real spectacle it did. Ooh. Yeah. Oh! Welcome in, Blaze! Welcome in! Don't worry, we've just started a new quest line, and we should be able to finish it tonight. Turns out the same problem is occurring at other stalls and with fruit from all different suppliers. So it don't make sense to pin the blame on an individual sellers if the whole supply chain's tainted. Even now, nobody knows what's causing it. Grim business, I tell you. Oh, you're hyped right now. I'm glad to hear you're hyped. Welcome in. It has been a while since you've been... Stella, meet Blaze. Blaze is a long-time fan of mine. Absolutely lovely person. Also a good friend. You finally reached Grandmaster 3 in Battle Royale. Nice! Let's see here. Rose. Why, yes, I know about the blinding incidents. I've experienced it firsthand. I was rather peckish, so I purchased some fruit from a local stall. Took a few bites on my way home. Before I knew it, my vision went dark. You mostly did it for the free female character. That makes sense.
I wouldn't blame you on that front.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going to blame you on that front.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want a free female character sometimes, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Especially if she's a cutie patootie, you know? Shaking, crying, terrified
Which
of...
9 times out of 10, yeah.
Hell yeah, there. Would happen if the darkness never faded. I thought I was done until I heard a woman nearby howling with laughter. Fortunately, I didn't suffer for long. A passing adventure cured my sight with Asuna. Oh, so that's what Asuna does. Room statuses. Okay. Good thing I haven't actually done... haven't done multiplayer stuff yet with a healer. And I went about the rest of my day as though nothing happened, but I haven't been able to look at a fruit the same way since. Investigation of Hogs. Yeah, there we go. I don't need to read that part. So let's go.
Sorry, you've only just worked out what Asuna does.
Look, I've only done single player stuff with healer. I actually need to watch a proper guide for it. So
I need to sit down with you at some point in time and like actually walk you through how to play a healer properly.
oh well, yeah,
Mhm.
please do. Because I was planning to do it with tutorials. Because literally, I only leveled up Sage so I could do the healer role quest. But now I've got more of a reason to play. I want to level everything up now. So
I'm not going to lie.
yeah.
One of my friends had literally done that exact same thing. He leveled up Scholar, and took Scholar from 1 to level 100, and as he hit level 100, he genuinely turned around to me and said, "Oh, I've only just worked out," it's like I genuinely almost lost my mind because he told him, or he told us he'd only just worked out how his guaranteed critical healed skill worked,
Oh
and
god.
he went from level 1 to level 100 with me, who is a dedicated healer main throughout majority of Final Fantasy XIV,
Oh man.
and also our other friend who is a scholar main for the most part, both teaching him
Oh
exactly
my
how to
god.
play the class, and he'd only just worked that out. I found it hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, I'm not too worried because apparently even if you level up Sage, it is still the relatively easiest one to learn properly after leveling, especially if you're on controller. So I'm not too worried about that.
Well, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely on controller, it is the easiest to play because it has so few buttons that it can kind of work with itself.
Yeah.
Astro's gonna be your painful point. Astro's
Yeah.
definitely gonna be your painful point.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Especially
level
with
that
the
up.
latest
Awful.
rework that they've just done.
Look,
The rework that they've just done makes Astro so painful to play on controller.
oh no. Yeah.
Well, Astro pre-patch was
Yeah.
you have one button to pull your card and one button to play your card.
Jeez.
Now you have one button to pull your card and three or four buttons to play your other card.
Oh my god. Yeah. Hold on. Blaze is just saying I'll chill here for a bit and go to sleep. My classes start tomorrow. Oh, that's no problem. No. Yeah. Well, at least you had fun playing Cotton. You can. Yeah. Let us be your. Let us be your nightly snooze button. We will be rating out once we're done here, by the way. So you might be rated out to like a completely different VTuber by the time you wake up. Probably 4 or 5 different raid outs by that point. Anyway, that'll be good. You're Darvon, aren't you? The Darvon? It's an honor to meet the realm's vaunted hero up close. Is there aught I can assist you with? I hear all sorts on my rounds, so if it's information you're after, you've come to the right person. Oh yes, the serial blindings. They're causing a terrible ruckus around here. You know, a woman in red came this way a few moments ago to ask about the very same thing. I take it you two are acquainted? Yeah, that's the lady I'm helping. Aha, I thought so. As I told her, another incident was reported yesterday morning. The victim bought fruit from a local vendor, took a few bites, and temporarily lost all vision. Same as the rest. Yeah, hold on, where was I? The vendor in question was last seen to the south of the Octant. So I'm headed there next to follow their trail. You're welcome to join me if it'll help your investigation. Okay. Hold on, let's see what Blaze is saying. Love, I had so much time to rank up slowly and nicely, but then started as soon as like a few days left for the season 10. Yeah, those season games can be pretty rough, especially if you're trying to unlock something. Um, I mean, there's some stuff like that in 14 as well, in this game with the PvP, but I don't think stuff really goes away all that much.
It does.
Does it? Okay. Well then. Oh, this
Yeah,
person.
the PvP seasons, I think, leave every like half a patch or something along those
Oh,
lines.
hey.
And not like half an expansion. Sorry. Half an
Yeah.
expansion, give or take.
Okay.
I know that through Endwalker we had 3 seasons,
Oh, wow.
but that was because of the fact that it was kind of semi-new with Crystalline Conflict.
Okay. Ah,
So
yeah. Anyway, he's paralyzed. We've got to do something. I have no talent for healing magics, and I don't have any spine drops on me either. Perhaps Asuna might do the trick? I got Asuna. Hold on now. Let's see, which one of these buttons has Asuna on it? No, not there.
as sooner as your right trigger down on the D-pad.
Right trigger down. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, I missed that the first time. There we go. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Asuna. Oh my god. Yeah, this little Lalafell was like, I'm healed. I'm healed. Oh, thank the 12. And you lot, of course. Excellent work there. On behalf of the Yellow Jackets, I owe you my thanks as well. Now, I hate to ruin the mood, but I'll need to report this to my superiors. Could you tell us what transpired here before we found you, sir? It was awful, just awful, I tell you. Oh, we're getting a visual flashback. I don't have to read that. I was walking home after another arduous day at work, minding my own business, when a Lalafellan merchant suddenly called out to me. You, my good man, you look exhausted, he said. Why not soothe your weary spirit and fill your empty belly with one of the realm's sweetest apples? You've earned it, nay, you deserve it. It was a tempting sales pitch, but I wasn't keen to gamble on potentially cursed fruit. Sensing my apprehension, he proudly declared his merchandise safe to eat. He sounded sincere enough that he even took a bite of the apple himself. No tainted fruit here, he boasted. Just a normal, honest-to-God's produce. Huh. Seems safe enough. Sold me an apple at a reasonable discount and all seemed well. Oh, that is terrifying. That is, until I took my first bite and numbness spread through my body like wildfire. I collapsed to the ground, struggling to speak a single word. The vendor and his fruit suddenly betrayed me, yet I knew not how. As I fell, a woman's shrill laughter echoed a few yams away, and the vendor soon followed. I never saw the woman for myself, what with the whole not being able to move business, but between her laughing fits, she made mention of a heartstring or some such. Oh, you poor dear. And this woman you mentioned, you're positive she spoke the word heartstring? As surely as the wind blows, for a mercy, neither she nor her vendor friend tried to steal my belongings, but they've certainly stolen my dignity. I hope those conniving charlatans get what's coming to them. Oh, they're going to get what's coming to them. Ah, this is a dangerous fruit we're dealing in. First blindness, now paralysis. First things first, I should escort this man home. If you have a mind to pursue the perpetrators further, then have a care out there, alright? There we go. Oh no, Blaze! Blaze forgot that she was supposed to meet someone. Oh no!
Oh.
hope it's okay. Wait, is there supposed to be someone here for me to talk to? I think there is, but they're having trouble loading in. Send a DM, send a DM. I got carried away in college. Look, we've all lost ourselves in games before. Don't worry about it. It happens. Or wait, are they upstairs? They're probably upstairs. I probably have to go up this. Yeah, I probably have to go up this stairway. Oh no, there she is. Good thing I stayed. There's no doubt about it. Then our thieves are at large, right here in Limsalo Minsa. Their blinding toxin is simple enough to master, but it's unsettling how quickly they've learned to inflict paralysis as well. Oh my god, you have to see if the person is still on. Yeah, you bet. Quickly, do that. I just don't see what purpose it serves. Were you able to learn anything of their motives? I hope it'll be okay, please. Oh my god. So they take pleasure. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. So they take pleasure in their victims' pain, but nothing more. At least nothing more that we know of. Whatever their true aim may be, we must discover it quickly before more victims suffer at their hands. A hunter must adapt to their environment if they wish to snare their prey. But I have so much to learn about this place. Still, I've tracked them this far, which is a good start. For the time being, I'd like to petition those officers in yellow for any new information they acquire of the Heartstrings' whereabouts. If no, when we come across any promising leads, I can hope I can count on you for support again. Yeah. All right. On to the next bit. We'll do it right now. This is why I like leveling up to 100. I can do it all in one go. Say there, can you spare a moment? Well, yeah. I'll try to start on a positive note then. The good news is that there have been no further incidents involving poison fruit. I should be happy about that, but it's not exactly conducive to tracking down our thieves despite my best attempts. My investigation's at a standstill. There! Hey, it's the Yellow Jacket again. I bring news from the Coral Tower. A Lalafellan man matching the description of that fruit vendor was seen leaving the city with a Huron woman. It seems they were making for Aleport. Ooh, Aleport. It's okay, Blaze. Don't worry about it. You don't have to be embarrassed. It's fine. It's fine. Calm yourself. These things happen. Seems we forced them to withdraw for the time being. Okay, good, good. Aleport, you say? That's on this island, is it? Yes, that's right. It's possible to go on foot, but the ferry by the Fishermen's Guild can take you straight there. While we Yellow Jackets must continue to keep an eye on things here, it's reassuring to know that an adventurer of Dar's caliber is on the case. Plan to pursue the suspects, Aleport's your best bet. That said, I should get back to work. It was an honor to meet you and your friend Dar. Safe travel to you both, and give those crooks a good thrashing for me. There we go. City's protectors place so much trust in your abilities. I'm lucky to have you on my side. When I first set sail for Eorzea, I feared I'd never see the Heartstring again. But we're one step closer to bringing it home. In any event, we'd best find our way to the port town before that pair of troublemakers defiles another fruit supply. I'll go ahead, take the ferry. Meet me in Aleport once you're ready. I'll teleport there. Well, yeah, looks like things are getting interesting. I never would have expected that a Lalafell man and a Huron woman would be like a Team Rocket in this. Let's see here now. Where's Aleport? There it is. Western Lanosia. Take it. Just teleport. Wee. Hey. I think I know what I'm going to be doing for tomorrow, because if I finish this one tonight, I'll be able to do the combined quest for all 5 of the role quests, because there's a bonus quest once you do all 5, isn't there? Looking forward to that. Oh, there we go. Took a while to load. Ah, yeah, she's over here. Hi, Zippy. Might be able to help us out in a few of these quests. Loshkana, there she is. Let's see here now. Ah, there you are, Dar. You're a welcome sight amongst these among such unfamiliar scenery. The ferry skipper was eager to teach me all about this area on the right here, so I believe I have a great general idea of what's what. Wouldn't want to lose my bearings on a hunt this important. I asked him about our merchants, but he said he hadn't seen a pair like that. The skipper did mention another merchant though, one who's well versed in comings and goings of his fellow traders. If anyone sighted our unlikely duo, it's him. Let's hope it's enough to put us on the culprit's trail again. The merchant we seek should be peddling his wares by the gates to Skull Valley. Let's start there. Alright, off we go then. Kind of warm. I think one of my roommates put on the heating. Get to the interesting stuff. How's my gear doing? How's it doing? Knowledgeable merchant. Can I help ye? A Lalafallen and a Huron traveller travelling together. Aye, I've spied them, though I've never seen them before. They certainly made an impression. They sold some potions and elixirs to all pair of fresh-faced adventurers on the cheap, from what I could tell. Those merchants really are our culprits, and those potions are most likely tainted with toxins. Toxins, you say? That don't bode well. The adventurers who bought them, a marauder named Whistlum, and a conjurer named Zareg, already left for their next job. Said they were escorting one of the local farmers over to Swiftperch. They're good lads, the two of them. They've been making life easier for the small folk here ever since they arrived. I'd hate to see something happen to them. Someone needs to warn him about the potions right quick. Leave that to us. Swiftperch is southeast of here, yes? Let's find them before the poison takes hold. Looks like we got a fight on our hands. We're probably going to have to protect a bunch of adventurers from some monsters. Off I go. I really got to add the random mount thing to my hotbar. Oh, that's not the right way. That's a fate. I've been doing fates for so long. I'm just used to following blue arrows.
Yeah, I have a mount on my hotbar. Makes it so easy.
Yeah.
There was actually a user macro that one of my friends had.
Oh.
That basically you click one of the thumbsticks and it actually mounts you up, or one side mounts you up on Mount Roulette and one side sprints for you, so you don't ever need your sprint on your bar. I'll see if I can get a hold of them.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty useful. Oh, they're Mamets. That makes sense. That would actually be very useful for the healers too. That way, I wouldn't have to put sprint on the bar, and I'd have one more square space for more sage stuff. All right, let's see here now. What's next? Phew. Thank the gods you found us when you did. Those potion sellers must have swindled us. One draught of the elixir was all it took to send Zareg into the most furious fit of hiccups I've ever seen. Poor bastard couldn't cast a single spell. Who are you, Hick? Calling a hick? Poor bastard. The heartstrings toxins are at work here. We should be able to cleanse them with the Suna just like last time. I'm sorry. Did you say? Oh, sod it. We'll have plenty of time to chat after Zarek stops hiccuping up a storm. I hate to ask you, but if you could cast Asuna on my partner, it'd be much appreciated. Yo. Asuna. Oh no, that's diagnosis, sorry. There we go. Yeah, A and down are both similar enough, so you get mixed up sometimes. There we go. I can speak again. You have my thanks. Oh god, the low-level adventurer gear. It's so bad looking.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hells. First we waste our hard-earned coin on poison potions, and now there are killer Mamets on the loose. What's the world coming to? Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, that must be our villain. Oh me, oh my. Our spear-wielding friend is sharp of eye. Oh, don't tell me she rhymes. I will admit she's very cute, but oh my god, she's going to be annoying if she's a rhymer. You are the frauds from Aleport. Why, yes, and watching your scrawny compatriot suffer was the highlight of our day. I admit the poison was meant to silence him, but hiccups? 'Twas comedy at its finest. Okay, no, not rhyming. Cold-blooded goldsmith. Perhaps the elixir reacted with venom. Regardless, we've had our fill of fun from the results, so I shan't complain. Venom? Then you must be the thieving cowards from the Passage of the Unbound. Oh, my sweet fairy apple, you know us? I suppose that means we're famous. I can't believe it. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, I can. Indeed, I am the Passage of Unbound's alchemist extraordinaire, the illustrious Elaret. I think that's how you pronounce that. Probably not, but I'm going to call her Elaret anyway. And I am so very pleased to make your acquaintance. Coco Noah at your service, Elaret's helping hand and master of Mamet. Oh, he's very devious. Your garb is so familiar to me, my dear. Ah, don't tell me you hail from that little village in Toral, don't you? My goodness, you've come a long way. How was the voyage? Enjoying the sights? Enough. You got a lot of explaining to do, starting with the reason you took the heartstring. Is this part of your organization's grand scheme? Well, well, the apple bites back. 'Tis true. My unbound compatriots harbour lofty ambitions, yes, but I have no interest in overthrowing nations. I merely crave the mires of chaos they've promised me. I aim to bring more laughter to this dreary world, one mischief and a few handy poisons at a time. Coco Noah and I are having oodles of fun expanding our repertoire of toxic treats. Yet there's no greater kill to our thrills than a healer who can whisk our hard work away. Unless, of course, I master a toxin he can't cure. Ooh, I do love a challenge. Now, I hate to leave you, my dears, but our work here is done, and we've a busy schedule ahead of us. Mamets to mend, venomous misdeeds to master. Ta-ta for now. She's eccentric. No, wait, damn you! Even her smoke bomb is pink. Ugh, that stench smells like a corpse just shot. Oh my god, that's graphic. This order is too much to bear. Take me home to the 12's Whistlam. The air is much clearer there. Oh, no, you don't give out on me, Zarek. We've still got a job to do. We mustn't keep our client waiting any longer, but we are in your debt. Thank you again for everything, Miss Loshkana. And this here is Dar. Take care of each other out there. There we go. Oh, the farmer's even got like a botanist weapon. Or tool, rather. Much as I'd like to track down the Unbound, I know better than to tread further into their territory without a plan. For now, I think it best to return to Limsa Lominsa. And as soon as we return, you'll have a plan, because I've already hit the level we need. Do-do-do. Ulimsa. Uh-huh. Ooh, pardon me. Oh. Oh, we've already done the first 2 quest lines of this. Just 3 more to go. Well, actually, wait. 94, 96, 98. Well, oh, 4 more. Net. Actually, it might be closer just to walk over there. Right way. This is the right way. I want to get away from the main Aetheryte as quickly as possible. For obvious reasons. You know, I think this is why they have her over here. Because, you know, most servers that aren't Balmung have the sketchy people in, near the Limsa Lominsa Aetheryte.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support
Balmung
back there.
has them mostly in all of Ul'dah.
Yeah, Balmung is Ul'dah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like you said, pretty much all of it. Mostly around the
Yeah.
quicksand, though.
Yep.
Thank you for your support back there, Dar. Asuna truly does work wonders. That Elorette. Can't stop thinking about what she said. My blood boils knowing that this is all some sick game to her. How dare she toy with the heartstring of her own amusements? Honestly, even the youngest child in my village have more sense. Since we did make progress now that the villains have revealed themselves, it will be easier to give chase when they choose to make their next move. In any case, I'll keep you appraised of the latest news as soon as I hear it. We'll be back on the hunt before long. We'll be back on the hunt right now. Oh, it's you, Dar. I didn't go anywhere. You'll have to forgive the dour mood. I don't understand it. How is that Elorette and Kokonoa can so grandiosely reveal their names and identities, yet I remain unable to track them down? I've been following the latest hearsay, but I haven't had much luck. Not a soul's been seen since the incident with Whistlam and Zereg. That's not to say I've given up entirely. Now that they know I'm on their trail, I suspect they're using my unfamiliarity with this island to their advantage. I dare say they're lying low outside the city. That's why I propose a trip to Morbray Dry Docks. Folk here often speak of it, but I've yet to go there myself. So it seems as good a place as any. If you're game, I'll meet you there. Yeah, Morbray Dry Docks is actually a pretty good place to look. It's a pretty bustling dock. Or at least as bustling as an ARR map can be.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In all fairness, she's one of the more wholesome characters that we've had for the healer runs recently.
Which
This
Loshkana?
character. Yeah.
Oh, Loshkana. Okay. I was going to ask Loshkana. Did you mean the person we're helping or the villain? Because oddly enough, the villain's more wholesome than most.
Yeah, the villain is more wholesome than the rest of the villains that we've fought so far.
Yeah.
And I think I feel like you would have liked this one a lot more than the others because of how very sort of,
Yeah.
I'll say, Power Ranger-esque it feels.
It does feel that way. Honestly, I think by now I can safely say my least favorite of the lot of them is that idiot who's like, oh no, I'm not a villain. I just worked with these guys so I get the power so I can be a hero. And it's just like, oh my god, why didn't they just write him to be a villain like the rest? This is just really annoying writing wise. Just have him be a bad guy who's pretending to be a hero instead of someone who says they're pretending to be a villain and thinks they're a hero. It would have made more sense. That would have fixed it if he was just like pretending to be a hero the whole time. Anyway. Ah, there you are, Dar. While I was waiting for you, this fellow came asking for help. Sorry to trouble ye, but my little brother's gone missing, and I could use a hand finding him. He said he wanted to see the ships. I made. So I started showing him around, but the next thing I knew, he was gone. That's probably gotten himself lost. Oh, that poor dear. I know we still have the heartstring to consider, but I'd like to search for this man's brother. If that's alright with you, it's probably related, to be honest. The kid probably got poisoned by those two psychopaths. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'm sure we'll find him all the faster with your help. You have me thanks. Me brother wouldn't say boo to a goose, so I doubt he'd leave the docks on his own. Who would say boo to a goose? They're terrifying.
Nah, you just walk up to them, grab them by the neck, and just throw them.
Yeah, well, maybe with a regular goose, but you wouldn't be able to do that to a Canadian goose. Oh my god, Canadian geese are terrifying. Yeah, they're a lot more dangerous.
True enough.
Yeah,
True enough.
He's got a mop of red hair like mine, so you'll know him when you see him. We'll keep an eye out. I know you're itching to search for him as well, but could I ask you to wait here in case he comes back? Let's split up so we can cover more ground. Good luck. Alright. Still have a bit of the sniffles. So I apologize for any snuffling on stream. And it's... oh.
My high school actually had a couple of geese at the school when I was in my first year.
Oh?
And most of the students were terrified of them because they were aggressive.
Yeah.
Let's just say that they left me alone.
Okay, fair enough.
Because what I did towards the geese was hiss back at them.
Oh, so you asserted your dominance.
That is a very, very good way of getting geese to stop. Like,
yep,
essentially
they were hissing at me, and I was like back at them, and then they were like, "Okay."
They were like, "This bitch, she now our queen."
Oh boy.
She's not afraid of us. God damn it!
All right. Sniffle, sniffle, sob. I'm scared. Where are you? Uh-oh. Oh no, is this boy blind or deaf from the poison? Oh no. Huh? You're here to take me back to my brother? Oh, he seems fine. He's just lost. Okay, so this really was just a detour. You found the little one there. I'm so glad he's safe. I just want to see the ships my brother was working on. I thought I could see him better from higher up here, but I lost my way. Sounds like you've had quite the adventure. But you were very brave today, so I'll tell you a secret. Even grown-ups get lost. I have an awful time learning my way around somewhere new, even with a map. Really? Actually, that is very true. I can get lost very easily sometimes as well. Thankfully, we have Google Maps now. Guess I'm not the only one. A smile. We like to see those. Now, your brother's very worried about you. But can you promise... Oh, sorry. Ugh. Can you promise you won't go wandering on your own again? I promise. I should say sorry to my brother too. Let's take him back then. All right. Let's see, can I take a little shortcut here? Yeah. Who needs knees? All right.
You're a Hrothgar. You're not going to lose your knees to a fall like that.
That is true. That is true.
Maybe if you jumped off of the top of Mount Gulg and did that, then maybe.
Maybe.
That would be about the only time
Yeah.
that you might lose your kneecaps.
You're right. You're right. You're lifesavers, both of you. These are a proper resort, but I ain't got much to offer at the moment. Or we're in no need of coin, just some information if you have it. Have you seen a Huron woman and a Lalafell man around the docks in recent days? One is an alchemist, the other a goldsmith. They're likely to have a few mammoths with them as well. If not, have you heard any rumours of food or drink that causes ailments when you consume them? Blindness or numbness, perhaps? Afraid I haven't seen or heard anything or anyone like that. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help to ye. That's alright, knowing that they haven't been around the docks is equally helpful. Well, that's good at least. I'll be praying to the navigator ye both find who you're looking for. Any road, the two of us ought to be heading home. Thanks again for everything. Good fortune and safe travels to ye both. There's Is there animation? Oh yeah, there's animations happening. That's that's why it took so long. Oh. Here. Alright. Anna. Sigh. Still no word of the Unbound, but at least we could help those brothers. Children often let their curiosity guide them, which means they'll naturally wander off on their own adventures. I don't blame that man for worrying as much as he did. Seems to know a lot about caring for children. Yeah. Well, same thing either way. After a fashion, yes. I always enjoyed looking after the village children in my spare time. I try to be a good role model for them. Though the other adults tell me I shouldn't dote on them over much. Now that I think about it, I've barely even told you about my family or my village or anything really. I'm happy to share a few stories if you like. The ocean view here is so beautiful. We may as well enjoy the scenery and relax a bit. That sounds like a good idea. I guess we're not progressing the main story yet. This is a bit of a filler quest, it seems. My people hail from the northern valleys of Zakdaral. We're a close-knit community of hunters, for the most part. Children are given spears, well-practiced ones, before they even learn to walk. We hone our tracking skills from a very young age. Is that surprising? It seems second nature to me, but then again, I've encountered my fair share of surprises here as well. Our village rests in a veritable sea of poisonous plants and animals, so the slightest injury on a hunt can prove deadly. Thus, we believe it prudent to begin training as early as possible. You know what? That does make a lot of sense, especially with all those dangers. I'm surprised that's not a practice in Eorzea. Considering. No matter how skilled we might become, accidents are inevitable, and the heartstring proves vital to our survival. Oh, so that's her dad there. Just rocking with that midriff out. Not only does it produce poison, it cleanses it as well. In the right hands, it can dispel some of the most deadliest natural toxins known to mankind. It even purifies beasts we hunt. In fact, our diet consists of highly venomous creatures, ones we normally kill norms that would normally kill a grown adult if ingested. Oh wow. The heartstring allowed us to lead a quiet, peaceful life in lands where others dare not tread. It always has. I suppose that's why I never imagined someone like Elleret would take that away from us. When I left our village, food stores were well stocked, but I can't bear the thought of my younger brothers and sisters going hungry. I must return the heartstring as soon as I can, for their sakes. Well, we have our motives, and they're good ones. I wish to bring back their smiles and make them feel safe again, just as we did for that young boy. In any case, thank you for listening. Thinking of home puts me in good spirits. As long as I remember who and what I'm here for, I'll be alright, I know it. But I've kept you long enough. I think it's time we made our way back to Limsa, don't you? Now we're flying through this. I didn't expect us to be going through this bit so quickly. Alright. Sorry if a lot of this stream is me reading. I mean, most of these quests are reading, and if I was just like reading the text and not reading out loud, it wouldn't make for a very interesting stream, would it?
No.
Not particularly. I mean, you've got a good narrator's voice. I'll give you that.
Well, I have been DMing since roughly late 2014, so yeah, I've not practiced, and I was a drama kid, so
Fair enough.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I was exactly the same.
yeah,
I was the quiet one. Always have been.
fair. Oh, no. Yeah, I'd actually just be better off going south myself, I think. Oh, wait, there's someone I know there. Nahara Sheer. I must have made friends with her a while ago. I don't remember her. But yeah, orange only turns up if it's someone on my friends list. Anyway. Kaito Kid, have you just been running in circles around here this entire time? You were there earlier. Okay, Loshkana, here we go. Ugh. That was a much needed reprieve, but we're going to have to plan for our next destination and soon. Well now, fancy meeting you here. Oh look, it's these guys that we helped out earlier. It's good to see you two again. What brings you to Limsa? Nothing of import really, just a bit of restocking for next job, but we happened to spot you two along the way. Didn't want to miss an opportunity to greet our heroes. Our clients arrived at Switchperf in one piece, thanks to your timely assistance. Indeed, while I regret you had to see us in such a pitiable state, we're both grateful for your aid. No problem. When last we met, you spoke of pursuing two charlatans, did you not? Yes, that's right. They've stolen a precious heirloom from my village, so I'm doing everything in my power to return it to its rightful place. So that's the way of it. Bombastic as those two were, we've not seen hide nor hair of them in Aleport since. No word of any incidents like ours either. But I have a feeling they won't stay in the shadows for long. If we sniff any suspicious incidents while we're out and about, we'll keep you informed. I won't say no to an extra pair of eyes around the island. Well, 2 extra pairs, technically. I've made my base of operations here in the city. If you hear even a peep about the poisonings, you know where to find us. Oh god, the staff clipping through the hat is hilarious. Alright. Well, we may not have found any leads on Elleret, but I'm glad we've had a chance to chat with Wislam and Zareg on our side. Things are looking up. For now, I can keep in touch with our newfound allies. Should I hear any news on the culprits, I'll be sure to let you know. Yay! Alright then. Okay, it's having trouble loading. Give it a minute. She still has a green check mark over her head. There we go. 96. Here we go. We're getting to the good stuff. Dar, I'm glad to see you. I've just received word from Wilson and Zareg. Our culprits have finally been spotted. It seems the thieves have headed for Upper Lenosia. I offered to make my way there as soon as I could, but Wilson and Zareg said I should hang back for now. Once they've gathered enough information, they'll be heading back to Aleport, so let's go and see what news they have to share. Alright, off to Aleport again. Teleporting away. Oh.
Stretchy,
Sorry?
stretchy, stretchy.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yawning and stretching. Needs to be done. Especially because I've been sitting all day. I would have made use of the new, like, little pedal machine that I got. Like, it says it's like a stationary bicycle, but really it's just a pedal machine. But I have... Oh, it's just down here. There we go. Yeah. I was just so focused on getting so much of those tasks done. I normally have a little bit of a break to just do nonsense for a bit. Didn't have time to do that today. Yeah. No sign of Wildslum and Zareg yet. I didn't mean to assume the worst, but I admit I'm a bit worried. I knew I should have insisted on going. I don't want them to be injured on my behalf. I say we head out and find them. Miss Loshkana, terribly sorry for the delay. Okay, they're here now. They're fine. Wilson Zareg, thank goodness. How did you fare out there? You found Elaret and Kokonoa, yes? Oh, we found them all right. Didn't take long for them to find us. We're set on by Kokonoa's Mehmets. His mechanical menagerie seemed greatly outnumbered us, and may very well have been our end. Death by Mehmets isn't exactly the ideal way to go, mind you. The retreat was was our only option. Cowardly though it might sound, we need only ensure we could keep you aware of the culprit's whereabouts. Before they spotted us, they were stuffing their little metal army into a skiff bound for Camp Bronze Lake. And mark my words, they're plotting something new. Of course, it's entirely possible they seek a quiet route to Insur Lenosia and wish to bypass Bronze Lake instead. But a thorough search of their camp would be wise. Alas, the enemy you face is far beyond our capabilities. This is as far as Williamson and I will be able to go. I'm sorry we couldn't provide more decisive information. Honestly, I should be the one apologizing. You've risked life and limb for me already. I never meant to push you past your limits. We didn't dwell on it. We are as eager to bring some criminals to justice as you. Indeed, we shall at least take pride in knowing that we could point you in the right direction. But we should take our leave for now. Wilson and I ran most of the way here, and I should speak for us both when I say we could use a comfortable chair and a hearty meal. None can gainsay your strength, my friend, but I beg you not to underestimate our foe. Go well, and may determination guide you to victories. Jesus, I'm having trouble reading tonight. And we're only halfway through. Camp Bronze Lake, the ferry skipper spoke of the place my first time here. We should hurry and seek passage before Elaret and Kokonoa elude us again. Taste of a toxin paradise. Off we go. Here we go, there's Loshkana. I don't think we're due for another fight until 98 or 100. That's how you,
I think the fight for I think the fight for the healer one is level 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's usually a fight at level 100, alright. There's usually about 3 fights in these storylines, though. Oh, lovely
I think with healer being healer, I don't think it has the extra fights that the others would.
No, fair enough. A lovely camp.
I'm not 100% certain.
No, fair enough. Now, if I were a half-brave alchemist with the heartstring and a new scheme up my sleeve, where would I hide? Oh, I think she's watching us. Oh, there's a bunch of naked laughing people here. Hysterical patients. Oh, they're just laughing. Is it just me, or are there pigs flying in the sky? Ha ha ha, it hurts to laugh. Can I just say, Rogan women are greatly underappreciated in this fandom. They're gorgeous. Oh dear, that doesn't bode well. The upper levels there, quickly. Oh, she's poisoned them. Oh, you poison in the springs. You are the lowest of the low. You flatter me. It was a little poison, really. As a treat, I'm afraid I couldn't contaminate all the water here, but they're having so much fun with our shiny new hallucinatory toxin. Step away from the spring star now. Protecting the healer, Harry. How sickeningly sweet of you. But you ought to watch your step as well, my dear. Fairy apple, lest you find yourself seeing stars or Alaric, is aught amiss? Oh, she's probably going to burst out laughing now. Oh god! That's horrifying. Kokonoa, look at you. Absolutely hilarious, or should I say adorable. Why, you're as bonny as a porcelain doll. No, that's frightening. You're sick in the head, Elorette. The hells are you on about? Oh, very interesting, very interesting. I believe I may have poisoned myself. Now there is a predicament. And guess what? Do you recall the antidotes prepared at the base? Because I've forgotten to bring them. You are your own worst enemy. Do you know that? I suggest we retreat before you decide to dive headfirst into the springs for fun. Unbound scum, you think we'd allow you to walk free after all the chaos you've caused? Well, yes, actually. Have you seen Elorette? She's in no stead to contend with you, and I've never been one for the rough and tumble. Of course, you're more than welcome to give chase, provided you have no qualms about leaving these poor souls to laugh themselves senseless. I guess I'll be using Asuna a lot. Oh, retreat we must. I would call today a rousing success, but worry you not, my dearest bushel of busybodies. We've plenty more tricks in store for you and the entire island. I figured I'd do a snort while I could. No. That seems the water's safe now. Phew, I don't sense any toxins in the water anymore. So the springs should be safe again. What will happen to the toxins from here? Seeing as Elorette suffered a taste for her own medicine, I doubt she's mastered much of the heartstring's power. As such, any poisons she produces from will be relatively weak. That's not good if you're an alchemist. You should be able to brew poisons. Most of her handiwork has already evaporated with the stream. With the steam, sorry. One might compare it to the way those awful unbound smoke bombs dissipate, and thank goodness they do. More capable hands, however, the heartstring's poisons remain active unless dispelled with Asuna or another form of antidote. The same permanence applies to cleansing abilities for our food. There's much on my mind, but I think we've bigger problems to address first. Let's make our rounds to the camp and talk about our next steps. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to have to look around the springs to ensure the toxins here are gone for good. Could I ask you to treat any victims you come across? So we get to do something besides cutscenes. Yeah, Elloret does not have a grand plan, but she is much more. She is by far one of the more enjoyable ones in this game, in this quest line. I will say my favorite though is probably the really sinister one for Paladin. Like she had a plan. She was threatening. Everything hurts. Someone please end this nightmare. Yeah. All right. Asuna. Oh, I wasn't locked onto her. There we go. Much appreciated, sir. I wasn't. She looks like the most normal person you could possibly meet in this game. just very normal. I wasn't anywhere near water when I was poisoned, but the toxic steam must have drifted this way. Oh, when I heard the rumblings about mysterious mammoths roaming around the camp recently, I was more than a little apprehensive, but I never expected those mammoths' masters would do something so cruel. Your efforts are helping us put this turmoil behind us, and for that you have my thanks. But I can't simply let you administer this aid alone. I shall tend to some of the remaining victims as well. Nice. Those sandals don't go with her outfit though. Her outfit says comfy, and those sandals don't. Those sandals are stylish, but not comfortable looking. Laugh weary Lalafell. Oh, here you go. He's okay now. Well, he's got cornrows on him. Oh, thank the gods, I wasn't expecting to nearly laugh myself to death. At a place meant for healing, but at least I can breathe easy again. I hear you're chasing the ones who did this. You're either very brave or very reckless, but I'm inclined to assume the former. Any road, all that laughing has exhausted me, so I may as well take a break from my soak. Thank you again for your kindness, and may the Navigator keep you. Let's see who else I can help. Befuddled Bather. Here we go. Here we are. My costume compatriots, they're gone. Farewell, my visitors. May you revel on in my memory. Say laughter is the best medicine, though I feel far worse than before. Many thanks for putting an end to it. It was kind of like a comedy version of Scarecrow's fear toxin. They were all hallucinating things they find hilarious. I think I've earned myself another soak and an extra flagon of mulled wine. Pleasant travels to you, healer. There we go. Anyone else? Over here. Oh no, that's Loshkana. I guess that's it then. Surprised we didn't help any of the Rogadins that got affected. How goes the healing there? Wonderful. I'm glad Asuna proved effective. For my part, I've given the springs a thorough look. The toxins have dissipated completely, so the bather should be safe from here on out. As for Elloret and Kokonoa's antics, I've had a moment to reflect on everything. Now that our work is done, do you have a moment to chat? I'm well versed in the numbing and binding poisons we use on our hunts at home, but something kept troubling me. Elleret's toxin. I've never seen anything like it. I've had no idea it even existed among the Scorpion's gifts. Elleret may be inexperienced, but the fact that she learned to inflict hallucinations is cause for concern. Still, we should try to look on the bright side. She's yet to discover the heartstrings' cleansing properties. Judging by the way she couldn't cure her own ailments, knowing her as we do, I reckon she only has toxic trickery on her mind. Kokonoa, however, handled himself surprisingly well despite his exposure. You recall the man in Limsa Lominsa who ate poison apple? He claimed that Kokonoa took a bite, yet never suffered the ill effects. He must have some manner of immunity, but how? Traditional Doomsfolk's families often build poison teas to build tolerance. Ah yeah, the Temple of the Sultana's life. That's quite the tale. It's the real poison was switched for a sedative with similar properties. And as a Dunesfolk, she regularly ingested small amounts of toxins to build resistance against such things, which allowed her to awaken from her coma. I didn't realize Kokonoa might have had that sort of upbringing, but would certainly explain why Elleret's tricks don't seem to affect him. Few in my village would ever think to consume potentially lethal food or drink without drawing on the heartstrings' power, yet the Dunesfolk do it gladly. The more I consider our differing approaches to poison, the more fascinating it becomes.
Like plot armor.
Yeah, pretty much. But I have a feeling the bathers won't want to overhear talk of poisons after what they've been through. Why don't we consider our discussion in Limsa Lominsa? We're already on to 98.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be able to wrap this up after that, and then I'll raid out to someone once we get to 100. Once we finish this quest line, of course. I might actually do the quest line that ties everything together for tomorrow's stream. Because why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I believe the only other Dawn Trail blue quest I have to do, well, besides to get the Cloud of Darkness mission from Yoshi P, I also need to get the Hildebrand quest. I haven't done it yet, and I want to save it for stream because I love Hildebrand.
I must admit, I haven't done that one either.
Yeah.
I need to do it. I don't actually know, where did it start?
I haven't even done the Shadowbring Endwalker Hildebrand yet on my main.
Yeah, well, they mash those two together, so
Yeah.
I have to wait for Koshana to load in here. Just zoom in on Dar while we wait. But yeah, I'm enjoying this quest line so far, and I am looking forward to like the resolution to it all. Wait, is there stuff reflecting in Dara's glasses? Oh, there is. Oh, that's cool that they actually have that level of graphics in 14 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah, there she is. There's Loshkana. Phew. I know I've been anxious to ascertain our thieves' whereabouts, but things escalated far quicker than I thought. Your presence throughout the whole ordeal was a welcome one there. What was not so welcome were Elleret's parting words. Whatever she has planned for the whole island, it can't possibly be good. Her acts of mischief have only grown worse since I arrived in this city. We must take the heartstring back before she causes any lasting harm. Of course, Wilson and Zarig's efforts that led us to Elleret, so I'll have to thank them when I get the chance. In the meantime, I'll do what I can to track down our unruly thieves and report to you as soon as I'm able. Dar, I'm glad you're here. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough in our search, or I'd like to think so. This won't come as a surprise, but Elleret and Kokonoa went back into hiding after the Bronze Lake incident. With all our grandstanding, I wasn't able to lay low for so long, but I doubt they'll keep it that way. Fortunately, we have prior experience to guide us. Until now, our culprits have travelled all over Vilbrand, and they don't expect to be retracing their steps. I hear Costa del Sol attracts many visitors, so that seems likely a target. Yeah, I'm surprised that Costa del Sol wasn't one of their first targets, considering how popular it is. They say it's owned by an entrepreneur named Giga Ruju. Perhaps we can ask if he spied anything out of the ordinary. I swear, Gige Ruju is like a mob boss or something.
Yep, he's everywhere all the time.
Yeah. There's something sus that like I know he's a Lalafell and everybody suspects Lalafells for everything, but him especially.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Taking a while to load, but oh. Uh-oh. What the hell happened there? Okay, here we are. Mounting up. I'll need to feed Zippy. He's running out. Oh, I've got to zoom out. Aha. Oshkana. What picturesque scenery. I hadn't expected Costa del Sol to be so grand. From what I gather, Gege Rougeau should be just up ahead. I don't suppose you're already acquainted with him. I know him well enough. That's reassuring to hear. I fear you'd be wary of strangers, but it sounds like that won't be an issue in your company. In any case, let's be on our way. A cutscene now. I was going to feed Zippy before we walked up to him, but yeah, no, we got actual cutscene. Yeah, there he is, surrounded by a scantily clad Makoto as per usual. Well, well, if it isn't our favourite intrepid adventurer, what business brings you to my abode? Why, yes, I did spy that lovely specimen of yore. Alas, I was so entranced by her feminine wiles that I cannot recall any such entourage of Lalafellan men or mamettes. Ah, would that I never drank that wine she so graciously gifted me. A single sip, and I saw oh so many stars. I thought them wonderful in those first blissful moments. What the hell? I partook of the drink amongst my retinue of kittens, yet the rush of stars subsided. I found myself surrounded by a flock of unfamiliar faces instead. At first I presumed the wine caught up to me faster than I anticipated, but then time passed and the unknown faces stubbornly remained. Okay, so now he's hallucinating what he fears, which is big burly men. I dashed across the shore in terror in the midst of the mayhem. I could hear her, the wine-wielding beauty, maniacally laughing in the distance with some other chap. I feared those cackles would be the last thing I ever heard. Which is precisely why I found it appropriate to slap the senses back into him. Oh hey, it's Whiskcase. Judging by the way Master Gigeruju was darting around at the time, I suspected he had been in his cups, drank the whole bloody bottle too. So if you wish to investigate the wine itself, I'm afraid that won't be possible. Can you blame me? Questionability of her wine aside, that woman was immaculate. A sight for sore eyes. Any gentleman of taste would have fallen for her tricks. He's just a little simp, isn't he? Though we may lack the drinking question, we received reports of Mamet's roaming Raincatcher Gully not long after the incident. Which, if you intend to investigate this further, you'd be certainly doing us a favour. Any news of the wayward Mamet is promising for us. We'll give the gully a look and relay to you whatever we find. Godspeed out there. Our next destination is clear, but before we depart there, might I have a word? Obviously, ooh, it's getting a bit warm, alright. We're near the end of this. Based on Giga Ruju's account, it's safe to say Elaret's discovered a new poison. While similar to the hallucinatory toxin she used at Bronze Lake, it strikes terror into the hearts of its victims instead. I had a bad feeling about this. She's gaining proficiency with the heartstring at an alarming rate, so we must tread carefully when we next cross paths with her. As for the Mamets, Kokonoa doesn't seem the type to send them wandering around aimlessly. That's why I think they're bound to have some clues on them. If we track those Mamets down in Ringcudger Gully, we may be able to discern what those two are planning next. Oh, let's find out. Also, better feed Zippy. There you go, Zippy. Mounting up. Oh. Well, this is taking a turn for the interesting. Wait, why is there a blue quest? Oh, it's a levy mate. Wait, no. Oh, it is a levy mate. Yeah, it's just the levy mate that's covered up. Yeah, that's probably why I haven't done it. That explains it. Do 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 do. Here we are. Just checking. Are you two still there? I can't. There's the internet. There's a hiccup on my end. I'm just not sure if the laptop's all right.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just enjoying the narration for the most part.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to make sure. Glad everything's all right then. Hostile presence. Oh, we do get another fight. And Zippy will be able to partake in this one. Zippy's already cleaving through them rather quickly. Alright, here we go. Hey! Oh, more Mamets. Oh, just one more. There we go. Mounting up. I'm not joining the fate. I'm here to talk to Loshkana. I think we've cleared out the Mamets. How fared your hunt? Well, they've been keeping a record of the island's rivers. Oddly enough, the Mamets I came across were patrolling the rivers as well. Now that they've tested their poisons on Bronze Lake Springs, do they mean to take the rivers next? They might. Uh-oh. Yar, watch out! The Mamets are archers. My, that dart was laced with a potent numbing toxin. But nothing bruises our favourite fairy apple, it seems. You never cease to amaze and annoy me in equal measure. Surprised you didn't use the fear toxin on her that time. But I guess that one has to be interested. She's like to have the same manner of immunity as I. Her village was positively brimming with poisonous flora and fauna, after all. I have a request for you, my dears. Would you please give up on your little trinket, pretty please? I only wish to revel in the fruits of my devilry, yet you continue to spoil my every attempt, and trust me, I despise our conflict as much as you do. Indeed, do you think we enjoy watching our finest mammoths suffer at your hands? Enough! If you truly wanted to end this, you'd hand over the heartstring. The scorpion's gifts weren't meant for a petulant, childish criminal like you. Fine then, no more Miss Nicellarette. But answer me this. Who have my antics killed, Who? No one. I remind you. So why must you refuse me? Why must the world refuse me? But first off, her village actually needs those. Our blighted society has never looked fondly upon my love for mischief. For years I've despaired until my unbound family and its leader granted me the greatest gifts of all. Love and understanding. Oh, well, that's all you want, attention? Yeah, second of all, you're very likely to cause a fatal incident the way you're going. It's bound to happen. So long as I remain unbound, I care not what the wretched masses think. I shall play my tricks as my heart desires, and all who stand in defiance will know my wrath. That includes you, my dears. My next scheme will finally plunge the island into the chaos I so desperately crave, and I will stop at nothing to see it realized. There we go.
You sure know how to run, don't they?
They do, yeah. Sorry to worry you, Dar. I'm feeling much better now. I'm ashamed I didn't sense that Mehmet's presence quickly enough, but I'm glad you came out of the ambush unscathed. That aside, I wish they didn't use the putrid smoke to make their exits. I don't know if my nose or my stomach can take any more of those awful bombs. With Elorette and Kokonoa gone, I doubt we'll be able to find much else here. Let's return to Costa del Sol and inform them of the latest. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, they are a devious pair who think they're just simple practicers, but they're going to get people hurt the way they're going. No doubt about that. They you know what, they have the same energy as like YouTube pranksters from 10 years ago. You know, those were like, it's just a prank, bro. They have that energy.
Videos.
Most sensible people, the only people who actually liked those were people who were like still kids, and most of those fan bases grew out of it.
Yeah, I mean, people who like that kind of videos are probably the kind of people watching Mr. Beast.
Exactly. Well, people who used to watch Mr. Beast, he's lost a lot of his audience.
Good.
Uh,
Fuck him.
yeah, he's a terrible person. Shall we report to Gege Rougeau? But yeah, Mr. Beast, just absolutely terrible person. And no wonder he's thrown in his lot with Logan Paul. Equally awful. Back already? Oh, what were you going to say?
Here's with Mr. Beast. Even before all this came up about him, I just saw pictures of him and was like, there's something fishy going on with that guy.
Yeah, he was very fake. Like, it was all so much of a performance. Like, the way he talked as well is just, it didn't sound natural at all.
No.
It sounded like he was trying to sell us something. But anyway, back already? How fortuitous or ominous, or both even. I take it you found those wayward Mamets. Surveying Vilbrand's waterways, are they? After the recent poisonings at Camp Bronze Lake, we have reason to believe the culprits are planning to make Vilbrand's rivers their next target. So the culprits are one and the same, then. I had my suspicions since I caught wind of the incident at the Warmwine Springs. Regardless, this bodes ill. We may not know which of these rivers they'll strike until it's too late. Well, I shall not stand for any more preposterous poisoning. 'Twould be prudent to inform the Maelstrom of those potential horrors. The ones who poisoned you, her name is Elaret. We stole something precious from my village, and I must recover it, no matter the cost. If you learn anything of her whereabouts, or her plans, in the coming days, anything at all, I'd like to hear of it as well. Hell's bent on finding her, eh? A brave one you are. Oh ho ho, I couldn't possibly deprive a lovely lady of the information she requires. Worry not, for my servants shall sally forth in your general direction the moment they hear of Elaret's newest misdeeds. Oh, thank you. That would be much appreciated. It's going to be an uphill battle, but we can't afford to let Elaret and Kokanoa elude us any further. Come, Dar. It's back to Limsa with us. I actually thought I misread again, but nope, that's actually what you said, with us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, to go back to Mr. Beast, yeah, like, a lot of stuff has come out. Have you heard of Rosanna Pulsina? Like, she's been dead set on exposing Mr. Beast. Because he treated her really badly for a challenge he invited her to.
No, I haven't heard about that, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
just look at how people ganged up on Illuminati.
Well, yeah, but she
Exposed
was...
her.
Jesus,
She was just as bad as Mr. Beast.
Yeah. Oh, she was wretched to people.
Yep.
Absolutely wretched.
And that's actually a YouTuber I used to watch.
Yeah, same here. I used to listen to her stuff all the time, and it's just like...
But Mr. Beast, I don't think I've watched even one video of him.
No, I don't think so either. Sorry, what were you going to say there, Stella?
No. I was actually saying something. I had my mic muted at the time.
Oh.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I only recently found out about Illuminati. In all fairness. But yeah, she was a YouTuber I used to sit and watch quite avidly, actually. And then I watched a full, I think it was a 2.5, 3 hour long sort of video essay of what had gone wrong.
Yeah.
What he had done, and it was
Yeah. It all started when she called out Legal Eagle, and then H Bomber Guy did a whole thing of plagiarism, which exposed her more, and then a lot of people who she worked with started coming forward then, telling of how terrible a person she was behind the scenes, and it all fell apart for her there. She only recently settled a lawsuit with someone she was trying to sue. That other person was in the right, and she was trying to silence them. But like, yeah, the best she could walk away with was a settlement. That person, they were planning on doing a part 2 expose because they did a part 1, but because of the settlements, they won't be releasing that part 2, which is fair.
Yeah, they've probably been told that they can't.
Yeah.
Part of the settlement.
But at least it's over now. They don't have to worry about any more legal costs, so that's the best thing for them, really. Yeah.
She tried to get him evicted just before Christmas in 2023.
Yeah, she did.
That's how bad that bitch is.
Yeah, like, she is spiteful. Truly spiteful. Anyway, back to this quest. Thank you, as always, for your support there. Yayaruju was interesting, to say the least, but I'm glad we obtained the information we needed. I don't know why I allowed Elaret to say her piece. I should have swallowed my pain and taken up my spear. Well, we could have apprehended her right then and there, and yet... There's no more room for mistakes. The longer Ellerette lurks in the shadows, the greater the threat becomes. Countless lives are at risk. Next time we find her, we end her tricks once and for all. For now, I'll remain here and await news from Casa del Sol. Alright, final quest time. Hello there, Dar. I've been on the lookout for anyone from Casa del Sol, but nothing yet. Perhaps we should travel over there ourselves, just in case. Master Dar! Master Lushkana! Oh, she's adorable, honestly. Forgive the sudden entrance, but I bring a message from Master Gigaruju. Your quarry has been sighted in eastern Lenosia. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't leave early. Thank you for bringing word. Where in eastern Lenosia were they last seen? Master Whiskat but recently received a report from Mistress Braveflox, a trusted associate of his. Ah, yeah, Braveflox. We're told a number of inbreakers with fighting tools and Tinkerdolls infiltrated her Longstop. We have little doubt that the inbreakers and Tinkerdolls she speaks were Ellerette and her troop. I see. We best find this Braveflox and soon. Indeed. You're like to find her by the entrance of Longstop and Raincatcher Gully. My master and his associates wish you good hunting. I guess, yeah, Casa del Sol will be the closest teleport. You get a first-hand account from Braveflox as well. Perhaps she'll have more to tell. Let's be off there. Just to speak on something more positive, actually, there's been something very adorable that's been going on the internet lately. I shared it in V Dungeon already, but there's a little girl who has a rather large birthmark over her eye. Like it's over like the top, I want to say left corner of her face, and she sees like a doll of Todoroki from My Hero Academia. And she's like, he matched me! And it's like, oh no, my heart. He's got a birthmark just like me. And she's just so happy to see it. Honestly, I'm tearing up just thinking about it. It's just like, oh no, it's so cute.
It is always quite cute when that happens.
Yeah.
It is always cute.
And you know what? The internet pulled through as well. A lot of artists on the internet have been super fucking nice. Because her mother made a follow-up video. I was like, I'd love to see her I'd love to see her get her more Todoroki merch. I'd also love to introduce her to Zuko. So artists on the internet, if you can, please, if you can draw her meeting either of them, it'd be great. And the artist pulled through. She's been getting a lot of art of meeting Todoroki. There's been some art of her meeting Zuko. And there's also been art of her meeting them both at the same time. And it's all just so wholesome. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and also there's just been a whole agreement by a bunch of people in the comments like, no one tell her how they actually got their marks. No one tell this innocent child and ruin it for her. We take this secret until she's old enough to learn for herself. Which is fair. So this is Braveflox.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
No, I was just saying yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's so cute. So this is Braveflox. I told her she reminded me of a moblin, but I got a bit of a scolding saying not mobbies. She said gobbies. Yes, gobbies. And gobbies require hand lending to backstrike at inbreakers. Inbreakers bring big flock of Tinkerdolls and search for Watergush. Watergush? Does Ellerette mean to poison the island's water source? This must be why she was researching the rivers. The toxins are strong enough. Anyone or anything that draws near the water will grow terribly ill. All of Vilbrand will fall into disarray. Poisons no good talk for Gobbyflock, no good for Vilbrand. Narrow hearts in need of many punishings. This goes far beyond trickery. We must end Ellerette's ambitions here and now. I doubt she'll come quietly. She has the heartstring at her disposal. With your aid, Dar, I know we can take it back. As soon as you're ready, we'll storm the Longstop. Alright, I'm ready now. Hell yeah. Oh, they're there. Oh. Oh, even she said it. They're there. Oh, I knew you'd be bringing those bits and bobs for battle was a good. Bring those bits and bobs for battle was a good idea. If you're after some manner of surrender with a heartfelt embraces and handing over of magic heirlooms, you've come to the wrong long stop, my dear. You monster! You plan to poison every waterway in Vilbrand, don't you? Well, of course, this trick is to let the poison stew for a few bells. With a healthy helping of those tantalizing toxins and a dollop of advanced alchemical process, poof! The ice of an island will have a taste of my finest work yet. My latest masterpiece neither dissipates nor evaporates. No amount of inherent immunity can save you from its influence. It may be safe to the touch. One tiny sip and you will have you begging for mercy. Oh, she's planning on releasing a fear toxin this time. That's no jest, by the way. I won't begin to describe what manner of havoc the experimental doses wreaked on me, but I will look forward to seeing how it affects the general populace. Oh yes, the residents of Lipsala Minsa and its adorable little hamlets rely on this water. So very many people blissfully unaware of what's to come. And every single one of those wretches will be at the mercy of our malice. Every single one. Yeah, they're insane. If you unleashes those toxins to the waterways, this is going to end up worse than Bronze Lake. Playtime's over, Alaret. And of course he does the badass point. Your precious scorpion once hunted prey with these poisons, yes? Perhaps I should learn from its example and revel in the thrill of the chase. Time to fight her. I suspect that's my cue to back away. I'd rather watch the chaos unfold from a safe distance. I imagine I'm going to have to use Asuna on her a lot. Those venomous gifts keep on giving. My very aether is infused with their essence. So now, my dears. It's time I hunt you for a change. Oh, she's also a summoner.
Yep, indeed she is a summoner as well.
Yeah, well, it makes sense because an alchemist can't fight in this game anyway. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put Cardi on myself. She waited for me to strike first, which is, I guess, polite of her. Oh, wait. I see she's doing more damage to put the Cardi on her then. Yeah, a little poison never killed. Oh, wait. I lied. Ah, well. Right. Well. Also, better healer. Ah, Jesus.
Your role in this fight is not to deal damage. It's to keep her alive.
Okay. Shit. Oh, she's doing so much damage. Oh, there's no effect from Asuna. Shit. Let's see. What else can I do? Give her some barriers.
You might want to Asuna yourself. You have a debuff currently on yourself that lowers the amount of healing you output.
Okay, hold on. There you go. Shit. Ah! God damn it, I hate this. Ah! Gotta heal myself now, too. Got it. Oh, I'm not gonna get out of that.
Target her and then use your dash.
Oh no, I have an idea. I need to heal myself. Oh god, she's doing so much damage. I gotta heal myself first. Ah, god damn it. I might have to do this at reduced difficulty. And have to do it sooner because I got bleeding. Soon on her because I assume she is bleeding too. Oh, she is not doing much damage at all. Oh, we gotta fight the Mamets now, is it?
Yeah, you take out the Mamets now. And they do a decent chunk of damage to her. Because of it.
I'm gonna help in that.
So all the buffs that she has on her is what's making it difficult to kill her.
Oh, I
At
see.
this moment in time, you can't obviously remove any of them, but they do slowly but surely get removed, as far as I can remember.
Okay.
I don't 100% remember though. It's been like I did this when it first came out, kind of thing.
Ah, yeah. So it's been a while for you.
While ago. Yeah, a long while ago.
Of course, she does a poison effect on us.
And what makes this even harder is the fact that you're doing it on controller as well.
It's not too bad to be honest.
I'm talking about the targeting element.
Oh yeah, that is
That's
tricky.
So much harder.
Oh, I better shield her. Oh, I did not get that off on time. Better give her another shield. Oh god damn it, they probably all do AoE damage. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're running after him. That's hilarious. Okay. Side there. Oh, they did more damage to her than they did us. Better make sure we're protected from what comes next. Here we go. Okay, cast a Sunan. Has no effect. What? Uh-oh. Ah. Healer.
Bleeding yourself.
Oh, yeah, shit. Ah. Well, she is worse for wear than I am right now, if I'm being honest.
Exactly. That's. See, this is one of the reasons that I like using pure healers rather than like barrier healers for this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Because pure healers will just 1 or 2 skill casts and she's back at full health kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas for you, it's very, very difficult.
Basically, you just have to keep the shield up at all times.
Yeah, even though for her, it's very, very difficult to keep a shield up on her because she's taking so much damage.
Yeah. And I have a bleed as well now. Right. Right, I got it. Oh, she was bleeding as well. That's another reason why. Oh, she's still bleeding. God damn it.
Use your calls, your caracol and your Ixia call on her.
Oh, which one is that? Oh, god damn it. I couldn't figure out what was that. I'll do it at a lower difficulty. Yeah.
I mean, if you hang on for a second, because I'm running on the stream delay as well. If you bear with us 1 second before you go in, or before you start the fight, more to the point.
I've already started, unfortunately. I'm skipping the cutscene now. Don't worry, it's on very easy. That was normal difficulty. It's gone 2 difficulty levels down, so it should be a lot easier now.
She'll still take a lot of damage, but your healing output and damage will be far, far better. It is your LT second bar.
This one?
No, LT second bar. Yeah, Terracall.
Yeah.
Which is your letter buttons. Oh, sorry, no, sorry, my apologies, it's not. It's RT second bar.
RT second bar?
Oh. Yeah, RT second bar up on...
Drucol.
Yeah, Drucol. Drucol is your single target.
Oh, okay.
Single target, really heavy healing button.
Yeah. I'll make sure to use that more often.
As a lot of stage healers call it, it's the all chip button. It's the all chip button of Sage.
Okay. Oh, I'll use that again now then.
Use it on yourself.
No, I used it on her. What?
No, use it sooner on yourself.
Oh, soon on myself. Oh, yeah, that's already done. It's stream delay, unfortunately.
Yeah, stream delay, yeah.
Let's see here now. Barriers up as well. Also this. She's gonna do the...
Oh, back in the days when they used to not have the ability to use your AoE skills on enemies or anybody. Use your Icarus dash, RT second bar down.
RT... Oh, yeah. Oh, that dashes to her.
Yeah, so long as you're tagged to the enemy, you can dash to the enemy.
Oh, right, that makes sense. Alright.
Makes your life 100 times easier when you're trying to move with that effect on it.
Have to use the Asuna now. Barrier. Fact, have 2.
So the second one that you just cast on her,
Yeah.
Tetracol.
Yeah.
What that does is the same as your Duracol, so your all shit button heal.
Oh, yeah.
But it also applies, I think, a 10 or 15 or so % mitigation. On top
That's
of that.
good.
So yeah, whilst you've got that one up, use that one first for your burst of healing, because that will very, very quickly bring her back up to HP and stop her from taking it.
Right, yeah. Alright. Pass this down because she's probably going to do some damage now.
That's a nice little... That dome is a nice little 10% mit plus regen.
Yeah.
Well, so that sort of helps negate
Oh,
a
yeah.
bit of damage.
I've learned to use it constantly.
Yep. Well, that's good, because that's one of the few skills that should always be on cooldown as a Sage.
Yeah.
Because not only does it cost you a gemstone, which gives you 700 mana back, it
Yeah.
means that you've always got the 10% mitigation up and a regen up at the later levels. Red behind you, another one.
Yeah, I got it. Damn it. Okay, oh shit button. Do that twice, you know, that takes 2 of the gems.
It's always a good idea if you need to heal someone back up to big boy numbers.
Yeah.
You need to use that old shit button. Even if it burns all 3 of your gems, you get them back quick enough anyway.
Yeah. We're much closer to defeating her this time anyway.
You can also use LT second bar up on your like Toxicon when you pull up the menus. LT left up.
LT left up, okay. Toxicon, okay. Does that like remove a bunch of poisons?
No, what that does is it does more damage.
Oh, that's an attack, right.
Uh-huh.
Oh
So,
yeah.
If you see the 3 purple gems beneath your
Oh yeah, that's what those are for. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
so when you put a barrier on someone
Yeah.
and that barrier gets broken, you get one of those gems.
Oh, I see.
And I would say it also helps a lot to have your skills set up in a way that makes sense to you.
Yeah, like, I'm still figuring this one out.
Like I said, in maybe in tomorrow's stream, if you're down for it, I'll give you a rundown on how to like on all the Sage skills, or like before stream, so you can hopefully have it set up in a way that makes it a bit easier for yourself to
Yeah. Well,
see things and work with them.
I probably won't be playing Sage tomorrow. I'll more likely be playing Gunbreaker, which I already have
Right,
set up.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I am taking so much damage right now. I'm likely to die this time.
Well, because you're targeting an enemy, if you use your Duracall, it'll activate on you instead.
Okay.
So
I'm going to use
targeting an
this.
enemy, so long as you're not targeting an ally, any skill that is a targeted skill will affect you rather than affecting an enemy.
Okay. Well, I think we should be fine for now.
Should be.
Just in case, I'm throwing some barriers and heals on. Hey, we got her.
Nice.
Oof, that was a tricky enough one.
I'm not gonna lie, when you're not well versed in playing a healer,
Yeah.
or not as well versed in playing a healer, it's very, very difficult
Hmm.
to just jump straight into that sort of a thing.
Okay. Enough. Hold on, I'm just going to read through this. Enough. Ellerit, we must escape while we still can. A smoke bomb. Quickly. Oh, fine. Have it your way. Oh, wait. That's a goblin maid. That's an actual bomb. Oh, no. Oof.
Oopsie daisy.
No, no, you'll rue the day you made enemies of the Unbound. Oh, they did go full Team Rocket.
Oh yeah, they do some they do some callbacks on those sorts of things.
Yeah. I know, so from what I remember, 2 members of the Unbound have been arrested. One of the one from the tank quest seemingly fell to her death.
She flew away on a griffin, didn't she?
Well, the Griffin went after her. She fell into the clouds, and the Griffin dived down after her. We never saw her come back up. But it's presumed the Griffin rescued her.
Yeah.
No, 3 of them got arrested. Yeah, the guy who attacked, the guy who pissed off Magni got arrested, Little Son. The guy who tried to attack Alamigo got arrested, and the dumbass who was pretending to be a hero got arrested as well. It seems to just be
And
the
we
yeah
and then we've had her fly away like Team Rocket.
yeah, and the other one
And
fall
then
off and disappear. So there's two of them
Yeah.
from the original group that, and also the ringleader. So all the ladies are fine, but the guys are all under arrest. Uh,
they'll figure a way of getting all of them out for the final.
well, I don't know that yet. I don't know that yet.
I don't either because I've not completed all of the story
Oh,
quests.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Oh,
haven't
sorry for
completed
spoiling.
all of them
Sorry.
either, but
Oh,
I have the level
Oh.
100 combat to do
oh
for
my
healer,
God! We
and
just
the
got
level 100 for melee.
Yoshmez. Thank you so much for raiding with 15 raiders. Holy shit!
Welcome in,
Hello,
Raiders.
Welcome in,
Everybody!
raiders. Hi, hi. My name is Crit Edition. I am a Dragon VTuber. I like to play Final Fantasy XIV and other video games. I also like to run TTRPGs sometimes. I just haven't had a chance yet in 2025. But next week now, not this week, next week, there's going to be a TTRPG stream. But yeah, very good. We're just finishing up the Sage storyline. Well, sorry, the healer role quest for Dawn Trail. She's left quite the mess behind her. Nothing the heartstring can't detoxify, though let's hurry and clear away the poisons. Yeah. But thank you all so much for raiding in. Thank you, Yoshmez, for the raid. I very much appreciate it. Yoshmez, do you have a Blue Sky by any chance? I like to tag people in Blue Sky after they've raided into me. I'll be doing an after stream, of course. There you are, Dar. I enjoyed the healer role quests. Oh, you've done it already. Good. So you're not getting spoiled. You don't. All right. I'll make sure to tag you I'll try and mention your name and tag your Twitch then. There you are, Dar. We came running once we've heard the explosion, but I'm pleased to see you're none the worse for wear. I also apologize how I sound. I'm recovering from a cold. Elret and Kokonoa picked up the wrong explosive. We should consider ourselves fortunate the goblin bombs resemble unbound smoke bombs. I do have to have a rating on the stream overrun by a fair bit. Have a great stream. Thank you very much, Yoshmez, and have a lovely evening. Also, I think... Oh, yeah. Hello. Are people following me right now? I'm getting a lot of notifications, but I can't see it on my phone. Kosh, gobby bombs and friendly faces win the day. Inbreakers go flying skyward. We made our rounds of the long stop as well. The enemy mammoths patrolling the place have all gone lifeless. Your treasure is safe, I trust. Yes, thanks to Dar's support. That's the last one we needed. Tomorrow I'm doing all the role quests together. I guess I can do at least one thing because everybody raided into me. Wasn't expecting that. Very good. Should those troublemakers survive the impending fall, they won't pose the same threat without it. If they happen to show their sorry faces round here again, I've notified the Yellow Jackets to be on the lookout for them. They send their regards and their deepest gratitude, of course. But yeah, I do understand having to raid and run. Have had to do it myself a few times. It's just part of the streamer culture. Alright, let's look at Loshkana right now. Gosh. Big thanks, Uplander. Oh, I accidentally went to many big thanks. Oh, okay, no problem, Braveflox. Always happy to help you. The heartstring is safe again. Thank you for everything, Dar. And thank you too, Braveflox. We might not have found Elret and Kokonoa without you. Shka. Braveflox happy gives hand lending. Important for all good gobbies to offer hand lending to fellow gobby friends. It's an honor to be counted amongst your gobby friends. Now, as eager as I am to get the heartstring safely back to Doral, I'd like to say my goodbyes to everyone here first, if that's all right. Will someone Zareg deserve to know everything transpired in the end? For one thing, shall we make our way to Elport? Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Off to Elport. We go. Oh yeah, I hope you got actually Yoshmez is gone. What was Yoshem's streaming, guys? If anyone's here to tell me. Where are we? Oh, there they are. He was doing some. Oh, he was doing Blue Mage stuff. I was doing Blue Mage stuff with some of my friends on Sunday. A lot of fun. He was doing blue stuff in Carnival. Ooh, okay. I don't think
he
we.
was doing the Blue Mage Carnival. Oh, that's some fun stuff.
Well,
That's some fun stuff.
I don't think
indeed.
I don't think we've done that yet. So that's going to be interesting to get to. What?
How far into the storyline are you?
Oh well, I still have to do. I have the level 55 quest unlocked, but I haven't continued it yet.
I'm surprised. Then you should have done at least one or two of the Blue Mage Carnival by now.
Yeah, I might go.
Well,
I
I'm
hated
pretty sure
the
you were
carnival when I was doing Blue Mage on NA.
Oh, okay. Well met, you two. How fares the hunt for Ellerette? Well, we got her. Send them flying, did you? Now those are what I call good tidings. You think they'd confuse a goblin explosive with their own smoke bombs? Ha! Serves them right, I say. With Miss Lokosha's heirloom returned, we can breathe a collective sigh of relief. I, for one, am pleased there will be no more risks of poisoned elixirs. I wouldn't have wished those hiccups on my worst enemy. By the by, Miss Loshkana, I knew you travelled far to get here, but I didn't realise you'd hailed from Toral. That's quite a voyage. You'll be heading home soon? Yes, that's right. Vilbrand is a fascinating place, but my village is probably worried sick about me, and the heartstring too, of course. Though your time here was short, you'll be sorely missed. We still have much to learn, but one day perhaps we'll find our way to Toral as well. Yeah, you guys are low level. I'd say you guys are like level 23 at best with that gear. Oh, that...
I'd say probably level 40 at absolute best.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, that would be wonderful. And when you do, I look forward to hearing about your adventures. There we go. And you, we had a feeling you were no ordinary adventurer. Imagine our surprise when we learned you were the savior of the realm himself. One of our Yellow Jacket acquaintances boasts about meeting the Warrior of Light while investigating serial poisonings, and that's when it dawned on us. She sends her regards, by the way. So they knew that, Makote. Fair enough. We've moms to go before we reach your lofty heights, but God's willing, we'll try to rise to the challenge. Good. We need more people at that level. Indeed, you've given me much to aspire as a fellow healer, and I shall do my utmost to follow your shining example. Oh, I'm not a good example of a healer, kid. Not the best person to look to. Be well, you two, and may we meet again on distant shores. Thank you both for your help. I'll never forget it. Time to return to Tully Olal. It would mean the world to me if you'd come too, Dar. I wouldn't want to report the success, the Nipani, I don't know how to pronounce that, without you. I swear this game needs to come with a pronunciation guide, like just so I can say these names right and not feel like a silly fool. Oh.
To be honest, some of the names are very, very difficult to pronounce.
At least they're all real names. Like, these are all names from different languages. It's just, oh man, I wish I knew what language that was so I wasn't sure I wasn't making an ass of myself.
not making any more of an ass of yourself than what I would be.
Fair enough. But I try to be respectful of names because a lot of people have trouble saying my real life name, which I won't be saying here. I might tell you in private, but not on a stream. Yeah. So there it is. I think I might have told you, Ray, but I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Okay. I wonder if I've told Mooney at all. I'll worry about it another time. Anyway.
In all fairness, my surname is a name that people can't often pronounce.
Oh. Here we go. Loshkana and Dar as well. Your combined presence here can only mean one thing. Dar and I have brought the heartstring home. So you have. So you have. I regret I could not assist you, but I'm relieved that all is well. Words cannot express my gratitude to you both. Taking back the heartstring was no easy task, but I learned a great deal on my journey to Eorzea. One of the Unbound, a man named Kokonawa, possessed with an inherent immunity to poison, built up by years of regular ingesting small amounts. Rather than relying solely on the scorpion's gifts to detoxify us, perhaps we might learn from those traditions and build up stronger immunity of our own. I'd make sure you study that before you try it out. It would be prudent to prepare ourselves in case something like this ever happens again. If we continue to living amongst the deadly, perhaps it's time for us to find new ways to overcome the challenges we face. While it is possible to gain immunities to poisons, people who gain those immunities do have a shortened lifespan. That's just a thing that happens.
Not because they're immune to it. It's not because they're attempting to gain an immunity to it. It's because of the fact that the poison itself has actually knackered their body.
Exactly. Throughout my life in the village, I thought I knew everything there was to know about the heartstring. But now I understand the scorpion's gifts can easily become a curse in the wrong hands. Its powers can poison a single water source, threaten countless lives on a whim. Yet at the same time, its detoxifying powers can save just as many. I begin to wonder, could the heartstring provide succor outside our village? Should it? Or will the risks prove too great? Excellent questions all. Knowing what the heartstring is capable of outside our borders, we must consider this carefully for the future of our people. I am certain your father will wish to speak more of it upon our return. As you can see, our community has much to consider if we keep thriving. But for the moment, I'm simply glad the heartstring is back in Toral. I can't thank you enough for your help. Until I met you, I never hunted alongside a healer, but knowing I have had your support filled me with courage. Your heartening presence, one I'm going to miss dearly. You have my gratitude and my trust there, now and forever. But as much as I like to, I won't keep you any longer. Nyepini and I have a long trek home. I wish you all the best, and I know we will meet again someday. Yeah, probably in the combined quest line. Which I will be doing tomorrow with Gunbreaker, because I'm going to try and make that my main class from now on. It used to be Paladin, but I just enjoy Gunbreaker that much.
Not gonna lie, Paladin is nice, but it's a safety net nice.
Yeah.
Whereas Gunbreaker is nice, but taking a risk nice.
Yeah. A lot of fun. Alright, there we go.
Can be.
Alright, so the new questline hasn't popped up here yet, unless it's that yellow one right there, but that could be anything. It's not sure. God damn, my phone's not showing me anything. Bling bang bang born. Bling bang bang bling bang bang bling bang bang born. Bling, bang, bang, bling, bang, bang, bling, bang, we're going to the next, to the each band way. I love that. I do love that opening. When I first started watching that show, I was disappointed to learn that that was not the opening of season 1. But when I got through season 1, I was able to enjoy the second opening. I love Mashal, but the first season's opening, very forgettable. It's very forgettable.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That is so true. It is very forgettable.
Alright. Well, audio's about to cut out here because I am about to see who else is on right now because I think it is time for me to raid out. So I know a lot of you who've come from Yoshmez's stream haven't been here long, but it's getting late for me.
Rufus is on.
Oh, Rufus is on. Well,
Mhm.
that's perfect. We're going to raid out to... Well, I still have to open up Rufus's stream, so I will have him muted. Oops, I did not do that right. Yeah. I've got a one monitor set up, unfortunately. I won't be able to get a second one. So go to Twitch. I'll hop onto Rufus's stream. I'll mute him and then we'll raid. So yeah, Rufus Cleric, he is another streamer that I know. Is Mooney on with him? Because Mooney left to do roulettes with Rufus. Oh yeah. Yeah, so we're going on to more stream. We're going on to more Final Fantasy at least.
Yeah.
And it has Ray's partner Mooney there. So yeah. We're going off to Rufus. Rufus. Raid. I want to raid out to him. We got about 90 seconds before we're off there. Yes. There we go. All right. I want to give a big thank you to both Yoshmez, or is it Yoshms? It's Yoshmez or Yoshms, either one. I'd like to give a big thanks to Yoshmez. I'm gonna stick with that one. And I'd also like to big thank to Sanji Katana for raiding into me. I would like to also thank Oni and Mooney for joining us earlier. They're not here right now. But I'd also like to thank both the lovely Stella and the lovely Ray for hanging out for pretty much most of the stream. And I just
It's just been fun.
yeah, it was great to have you here. They would have chatted more if I wasn't narrating so much, but you know, I had to read out what was going on. But yeah,
Be respectful of the narrator voice.
oh, thank you very much. Years of DMing is how that came about, and I will be back tomorrow. Doing more Final Fantasy 14. Mooney wants me to get back to Final Fantasy 1, but that has to wait. All right, guys. We're about to raid out. So thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Stop streaming.